Hey everybody, I'm Tom LeBlanc with Commercial Integrator magazine. So I'm here today with John Zettel from AVI-SPL and Richard Silton from VideoLink. And we're actually in VideoLink's studio here right outside of Boston in Newton, Massachusetts. And the reason we're here is because AVI-SPL had a very significant acquisition yesterday. They acquired VideoLink, which is a big video services and production company here in the northeast of the US. Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Rich.
Thanks
so
very much.
Before we get to anything else, I want you, Rich, to kind of describe for our audience a little bit about what VideoLink does.
Sure. VideoLink's a multifaceted company. We originally come from serving specifically the broadcast networks and connecting our clients to the broadcasters for typically live appearances. Over the years, we've grown to not only serve very deeply the broadcast networks, but moved into the commercial sector and the corporate sector by providing services such as our ReadyCam and our enhanced IP transmission technology. We also, sitting here in the studio, we serve a number of customers who want to come in to do webcasts, want to do training, media tours, etc. So this studio keeps pretty busy. The facility here in Newton is replicated pretty closely in Philadelphia and Baltimore as well. So we have major presences in the Northeast.
Just in my short time here in the studio, I've seen some pretty interesting things. You guys are doing shoots for major telecasts for networks that I'm familiar with and personalities that I'm familiar with.
Sure.
That's a big part of what you do, but another part of what you do involves smaller organizations. And John, I want you to kind of talk a little bit. This is a new thing for AVI-SPL. I want you to talk a little bit about how what VideoLink does is going to be incorporated into what AVI-SPL offers to its customers.
Tom, we're really excited about this acquisition because we believe as we continue to look at our platform and say where do we need to continue to push to really capture workplace transformation, video and corporate broadcast video is a critically important part of that in workplace transformation. As more and more millennials want digital content to receive messaging from corporations, we believe they're going to go to video and their own video creation capabilities along with production assistance to create that messaging that will appeal to their workforce to keep them engaged.
So this is something that we've been talking about as an industry, and also you and I have talked about a little bit in the past. The industry has benefited a lot from the proliferation of video. Companies like AVI-SPL benefit a lot from the fact that companies are putting in a lot of displays, are distributing a lot of video, but the fact is that most integration firms don't fully capitalize on their customers' demand for video. They're not really getting involved soup to nuts right from the beginning when the content is created. This kind of changes that, right?
It does. Even at AVI-SPL, the early genesis was video teleconferencing. But workplace transformation has moved to so much more than that, and it's digital content and collaboration and messaging for the millennials that are entering the workforce. But this creates just that one-stop opportunity to be the sole provider of not only who's designing their environment, but also how to get the content done within that environment. So we're creating the physical side of it with the environment and the integration side. But then the content side of it is a critical component of that whole workplace transformation. And that's what VideoLink will assist us with, video production as well, by controlling the messaging too and the content creation that goes along with it.
Okay. Now, Rich, another aspect that's really interesting here is this industry that AVI-SPL is a part of has been talking a lot recently about how important it is to provide managed services solutions to its customers. What you guys do is provide service solutions in terms of providing that video production to your customers, also providing them with a unique network opportunity. Can you talk a little bit about what you guys do in terms of managed services?
Sure. We think in terms of enterprise video. So we think multi-office facilities, they have a real challenge in terms of getting content out on time, consistency of content, cost-effective production of content. And so with our ability to have multiple ReadyCam intake sources and centralized production sources either at the client or here, we're able to plan out ahead and help our clients, for instance, with a calendar, a production calendar that says, all right, each month we're going to do an employee notification by video. We're going to do a training video every quarter. So we can really get involved in the planning process as well as the execution process. And that's sort of a managed service approach, so that they know what the spend is going to be in advance and they know what the return on investment is going to be, is something that keeps growing. Our customers get more and more used to that. They think, oh wow, now we can use it for this. One client, Toll Brothers, our VL Creative Group, started what's called Toll Lifestyle TV. So literally, we brought the entire concept of selling lifestyles, not selling homes. That was hugely responsible for a major increase in sales. Meanwhile, we started working with their HR department, we started working with their urban department. And the more we work with them, the more value to the customer and the more we can help them.
You know, before we move on, I want to get you to quickly describe a couple of services and solutions that you guys offer that I think are particularly applicable to AVI-SPL's customers. One of them is the room solution that you offer. Can you kind of describe that a little bit?
Sure. ReadyCam is a studio, is a remotely controlled studio that we sell. We have about 180 of them around the US, one in Singapore, and with John's help, hopefully in Europe soon and other parts of the world. With the ReadyCam, you don't need to know a thing about video. You need to know how to clip on the microphone and put in your earpiece. That's it. Sit in the chair, and VideoLink professionals, who are all television professionals, will control that shot, that intake, from our offices in Boston or Philadelphia or Baltimore. In addition to that, how do we get those signals? How do we get that low latency interview style communication working? And we do that using our enhanced IP network. That's a proprietary technology that enables transmission over the public internet of very low latency, high definition video. About 90% of our feeds to the networks now are over our own EIP network, which is also about a third of the price of fiber.
So that network solution and that room solution, John, seem to be something that could be significant for AVI-SPL to offer its customers. Just kind of wrap it up here, John. And what does this acquisition really do in terms of changing the value proposition that AVI-SPL can offer?
So AVI-SPL, that had done projects in 101 countries last year, clearly benefited from having a global presence, because our customers were asking for us to be able to provide connected solutions in workplace transformation around the globe. This is that other element of it. We were missing a piece of broadcast capabilities and production capabilities to tie together not only the environment, but the content of workplace transformation. So we're really excited about being able to enhance our platform in both of those areas to really complement what our customers are asking for, which is that global solution that ties into not only the environment, but content.
Okay, well, congratulations, John from AVI-SPL and Rich from VideoLink. I'm Tom LeBlanc from Commercial Integrator. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.